Did you know that in a galaxy far, far away, you could still see these nuts on your chin? Oh! I would like to sincerely apologize for the comments that I made in the beginning of this video. Those comments do not reflect how I wanted to start this series. And with that being said, I am sorry for what I said in the intro. Now that I have apologized, I would like you guys to do something for me, and that is taking these nuts off your chin. Oh! Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome to a brand new series that I'm going to be doing on my channel. And that is me watching and reacting to Star Wars movies for the first time in my life. I am super excited to do this. Oh fuck, why did I agree to do this? I'm so excited to finally sit down and watch all 11 Star Wars movies. Oh my god, please shoot me. There's 11 of them I'm gonna have to watch. No, but listen, in all seriousness, I'm excited to journey down this road of Star Wars and to see whether I'm gonna be a positive Star Wars fan or whether I'm gonna be a very toxic one. I guess we'll have to see by the end of this series. Now before we get started, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Now, if you've been watching my channel, there's 300 subscribers here. I'm sure some of you have been coming back. And if you've been watching my channel, you've probably been thinking to yourself, wait, you've been reviewing Marvel movies, DC movies, you've been talking about movies. How have you never seen Star Wars? Something that has been out since the 70s. How have you never seen a Star Wars movie? Well, if you've said that to yourself, you're slightly wrong. I have seen 2 Star Wars movies in my life. And that is, I'm going to get this right out the way. I've seen 2 Star Wars movies fully. And that is the second episode, which is one of the prequels. One of my friends put it on one time when we were hanging out. And we all watched it. I kind of got some of it, didn't get most of it, whatever. Watched that movie fully. And then I also saw Solo. I saw it in theaters. Yeah, that was kind of like a weird random day. Me and my friends were out, and then one of them was like, hey, let's go see a movie, and then we went to go see Solo. For some reason, I agreed to that, even though I'm not a Star Wars fan. So I have seen 2 Star Wars movies fully, and then everything else I've pretty much just heard bits and pieces about here and there, but I've never sat down and fully watched those movies, starting off with the first movie that we have coming up, which is Star Wars: A New Hope. It's probably very obvious at this point. Again, these movies have been out since the 70s, and they have been quoted and redone and, you know, satired in all kinds of different ways. I'm a big Family Guy fan. I watched all the Star Wars Family Guy episodes that they have come out with. There's that. And then also all the quotable lines, you know, Luke, I am your father. Unfortunately, I'm going to be walking into this series knowing who Luke's father is. Come on, there's no way in 2021 you can be reacting to these movies for the first time and probably still be surprised by finding out who Luke's father is. Come on, there's no way. I refuse to, and I refuse to make these reactions fake. So I'm going to be honest with you. I know who Luke's father is, or at least I think I know who Luke's father is. Basically, that is my quick overview with Star Wars. I felt like I had to get that out of the way. I've seen 2 Star Wars movies in my whole life. I've been neglecting this series. I've been like, you know, this is not really for me. I don't want to watch it. And all my friends and everybody in my life has always been like, hey, you should check out Star Wars. You should check out Star Wars. You should check out Star Wars. And now I'm finally here sitting with a YouTube channel and we've been doing movie reactions and commentaries, and I've been thinking, you know what, I've seen all the MCU movies, people have been doing that on YouTube, but now I think, you know what, my thing should be Star Wars. I've never seen Star Wars, and Star Wars is fucking massive. So yeah, listen, if you want to embark on this journey with me to watch these Star Wars movies, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. And basically, that's all I have to say. Let's kick off this series with Star Wars: A New Hope. Take it away. Alright, so we are finally here a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Yep, let's do it. Super excited. I'm finally at the chapter of my life, almost 22 years later. We are here. It is a period of civil war. Rebels, spaceships striking from a hidden base. During the battle, rebel spies managed to steal secret plans to the Empire ultimate weapon, the Death Star. You know what? This is, yeah, I read it to myself. Listen, you know what this is about. You've probably seen Star Wars already. I don't need to explain this to you. For this being released in 1970, that first opening shot of like this spaceship and the spaceships going after it looked pretty good. Stormtroopers! That guy fell in the most laziest way possible. The big joke and the trope around this series is that Stormtroopers are awful with their aim, so this is gonna be a thing for the next 9 movies. There's Darth Vader. Yo, why did he come in all sassy? Like, he came in all menacing and he like stood like this, like, well, fuck's this? Is that Princess Leia? Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Where is the ambassador?
Oh, snaps his neck right there. Okay. You gotta wonder, like, what it was like back in the 70s seeing this movie for the first time in cinemas. This was groundbreaking at the time, right? Like, completely groundbreaking in terms of cinema. Like, people potentially have never seen anything like this. And yeah, you gotta wonder back in the 70s seeing this for the first time what it was like.
I've just about had enough of you. Go that way. You'll be malfunctioning within a day, you nearsighted scrap pile.
Don't need to argue now. He knows where he's going. Transition. Give it a little wipe transition. I remember the one Star Wars movie that I saw. I remember I was a bit shocked by them using wipe transitions. But it seems like it's going to be the staple of this franchise. Jeez. It's interesting listening to them in the headphones. They're like whispering right in my ear. Oh, straight attack. Not even asking any questions. It's on sight with them. Aww. So far, a lot of this movie in the beginning has just been robots beep booping to each other. What's up, C-3PO? Thought you could just leave it like that?
It is you.
Now look at us, we're in the same boat. Or same spaceship.
Don't shoot. Will this never end?
C-3PO just complains a lot, man. This guy. Bro, just go with the flow. You might get melted down. You might not get melted down, bro. Look at R2-D2. He's calm. He seems like he's in control of the situation right now.
Alright, fine, let's go.
Mark Hamill himself. Luke Skywalker. What an average introduction that was to your hero. I mean, he's gonna be the hero of the entire franchise, right? You just kind of like cut to him and he's there.
Well, come on, Red, let's go.
And he's the blue one. No, he's the blue one. C-3PO, you just not gonna help? Oh, what a dick. Yep.
Really is in first-class condition. I've worked with him before. Here he comes.
He put in a good word for your R2.
It just isn't fair. Oh, Biggs is right. I'm never gonna get out of here.
Is there anything I might do to help?
Is Luke like an angsty teenager in this one? He's like, man, I don't want to be in this town anymore. When I graduate, I'm gonna get out, man. I'm gonna go travel the world.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
What's this?
What is what?
Oh, that's what she was doing. She was recording a message. Okay.
He says that he is the property of Obi-Wan Kenobi, a resident of these parts. And it's a private message for him.
Will we see Obi-Wan in this movie?
I don't think he exists anymore. He died about the same time as your father.
You knew my father?
I told you to forget it.
Can't drop that on him and be like, yeah, dude, just forget that I said that.
He can't stay here forever. Most of his friends have gone. It means so much to him.
I'll make it up to him next.
You know what's funny? There's like a switch in like the dialogue levels. I don't know, it just kind of happens. I guess when they had to translate the movie and to make it look more modern day to fit on HD TVs and stuff. I mean, these movies probably had to go through so much processing and what have you not. I don't know what they exactly did. That's a great shot. There's a great shot right there. But yeah, there's like a dialogue switch in levels I noticed. Sometimes Luke just sounds like he's a bit low when he's talking, and then he'll like turn around and his volume just goes really high up. See, I feel like that should have been his introduction right there, you know? They're like, yo, Luke! And he comes out of the hut, and you get like a shot, you know, get the low angle shot of him, the hero pose, and the music starts going. I heard that they like turned this, I don't remember reading this somewhere, but apparently they turned like this set into a potential hotel. I don't know where they filmed this, but there.
I can see one of them now.
Oh. Luke, how you get caught sleeping like that? The doodle SpongeBob thing, like, Mahoy Manoy! What the hell is that howl? Is that his uncle? Who's that? Who are you? Is he reading his mind, using his Jedi powers? Oh, are you who I think you are?
He claims to be the property of an Obi-Wan Kenobi. Is he a relative of yours? Do you know who he's talking about?
I love the way his eyes lit up right there.
I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
What's a Jedi?
Best star pilot in the galaxy. And a cunning warrior.
Man, you know, just not knowing that iconic line of Luke, I am your father, could have kept this whole mystery going of me thinking, who is his father? Ooh, where is this gonna go? I guess I'm just gonna have to enjoy it for what it is. It looks like a lightsaber.
What is it?
Your father's lightsaber.
Oh, dope.
Elegant weapon. He betrayed and murdered your father.
Must see this droid safely delivered to him on Alderaan. This is our most desperate hour. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we gotta get to Alderaan. Gotta deliver this message to her dad. There's the Death Star.
Your sad devotion
Yo,
to that ancient religion has not
who
helped
does this guy
conjure
think
up the
he's
stolen
talking
data
to,
tapes.
bro? Talking to Darth. Oh. You hate to see that. I mean, you kind of deserve it. Trying to talk shit to Darth Vader. What are you doing?
Find your lack of faith disturbing.
He can choke you without even touching you. How did this guy think he could ever talk shit to him?
Robots here, they may have learned who they sold them to, and that would lead them back home.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, Luke!
Oh, shit. That's not great. That's not great. Please tell me they're alive. Whoa. Wow, this movie just took a twist in tone. So far, it has been like an entertaining PG thing, and then boom, all of a sudden burn skeletons of his aunt and uncle. I know I just said PG, and I know we saw Darth Vader kill that one guy and choke that other guy, but you know, there's a tone switch right there. What's that? What are you gonna poke her with? Is that the truth serum?
I'm with you to Alderaan. There's nothing for me here now. I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
I feel like sometimes when you watch these like old movies from the 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever, compared to like modern cinema, what we have is like the modern cinema kind of lets those scenes drag on. Not like the modern cinemas let those scenes play on a little bit, and like the actor gets room to express himself and have a big emotional breakdown. That's kind of what I was expecting from Luke just now, but didn't get. I thought Mark Hamill was about to start. Not a single tear came out right there, or at least I didn't see one. I thought it was gonna be like a whole big emotional thing that his aunt and uncle just burned, and he was looking at their dead bodies. But they kind of flew past that scene really quickly. Oddly done, but I think it's just the writing and the style of the 70s, just kind of how it is.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
These aren't the droids we're looking for.
Mind controlling
Go
them.
about his business.
You can go about your business.
That is a powerful thing you can do as a Jedi. Just control people's minds and tell them what to do. It's really cool, you know. This movie's a great mix of just digital, I guess CGI, if you want to call it that, from that time, and just costumes, props, and cosmetics to make all these like aliens and everything. There's like those like big rhino looking things outside. They look a bit weird, but like here in the club right now, I'm pretty sure all of this is just costumes and makeup and stuff. Oh, hey there, pivotal Star Wars character that everybody knows. Oh my god, that thing's freaky to look at. A nutsack's on his chin. Once Obi-Wan showed up, this movie took a turn in terms of tone. People are getting out their arms chopped off and shit. Could I do a Chewbacca impression? Oh! Oh! Han Solo.
Chewie here tells me.
Man, I gotta say, I love how this movie is just casually doing introductions to their characters. Because again, comparing this to like modern cinema, I feel like right now, like it just kind of like cut to him and he was like Han Solo. If you like blinked, you might have just missed his name completely. In a modern cinema movie, will probably play out like he's sitting at a bar in like a corner that's really dark. There's like one lamp over the table, and he like leans over and like his face gets exposed from the lamp, and he's like, Han Solo here. In this one, it just kind of like cuts him, and he's like, Han Solo, hey, nice to meet you. What's up? How's it going?
10,000, all in advance.
10,000 what?
10,000?
10,000 what?
17.
17,000 what?
You'll have to sell
It's
your
not dollars. Pew! Come on.
For my dead body.
I'm waiting for it. That was almost like a jump scare right there.
Right here, Java.
Ugh.
Been waiting for
This thing's so gross. God, I just can't get over how ugly he is to look at. Oh god. Was that like a Mandalorian looking motherfucker over there? There she is. The Millennium Falcon.
Piece of junk.
What? Man, they must have just fantastic spaceships if he looked at that and said it's a piece of junk. It looked great. What? Maybe I'm saying that because it's so iconic, but... I sound like Cardi B when I do that. Let's go. And we're gone. And we're out of here. Is that Alderaan? Alderaan just looks like planet Earth.
I recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board.
Oh, okay. Came here with the roasts.
After we demonstrate the power of this station.
Oh,
In a way,
no.
You have determined the choice of the planet that will be destroyed.
Yikes. She came here so confident. She was talking shit and roasting him, too.
Planet of all.
Oh, and this guy's about to just annihilate her whole planet.
Alderaan on Dantooine.
Oh.
There, you see, Lord Vader, she can be reasonable. Ready.
What?
You're
Wow.
far too trusting. Dantooine is too...
He really took the information from her, and he's still gonna blow up her planet. Okay. Wait. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I talked about this earlier with Luke losing his uncle and aunt. It just kind of like cut away from it just now. Like, her whole planet, her home, her parents, and whoever, her whole planet just got destroyed, and it just kind of like, it cut away from it.
As if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
I'm still trying. Oh. That's the remaining parts of Alderaan. Nope.
A presence I've not felt since...
Uh-oh.
Get me a scanning crew in here on...
He feels the Force. Probably Obi-Wan, right? Well, now how the hell did they get there? Oh,
This is ridiculous.
they're still on the Millennium Falcon. Okay. Oh, nice.
They must be delivered safely, or other star systems will suffer the same fate as Alderaan.
Okay, so where are they going to deliver the drones now? Because Alderaan is gone. The whole point was that we were going to deliver the drones to Alderaan, but Alderaan is gone now. So where are we going?
Powerful. Listen, if you were to rescue her, the reward would be...
What?
Well, more wealth than you can imagine.
I don't know. I can imagine quite a bit.
You'll get it.
Han Solo's pretty cool, but I gotta give it to him. He's signing up to all these missions without the assurance that he will get paid. I don't know about that. That's not smart business right there. The wipe transitions are too much. Is Obi-Wan about to go off against Darth Vader? Starts firing.
Fine here. No, thank you. How are you?
We're sending a squad up.
Negative. We have... Boring conversation anyway.
Somebody has to save our skins.
Okay. She's on it.
Into the garbage, fly boy.
Yeah. Stormtroopers do really have the worst aim ever.
Look.
Ah.
Did you see that?
That's gross.
What?
Oh. Gross. And he got put in the garbage.
Don't just stand there. Try and brace it with something.
That's the best idea, I guess. Oh boy, we're being compacted in some garbage right here.
They're heading for the prison level. If you hurry, you might catch them.
Follow me.
Okay, that was smart.
Get on top.
Oh. Kinky.
Down on
the garbage mashers on the detention level, will ya? Do you copy? Shut down all the garbage mashers on the detention level!
Shut down the fucking garbage. Alright. We're good. We're saved.
What? Listen to them. They're curse my metal body. I wasn't fast enough. It's all my fault. My poor master.
You hear nothing? You're braver than I thought.
Nice.
Why are people insulting the Millennium Falcon? It looks fucking dope.
Get back to the... Where are you going? Come back!
Certainly.
Why are the stormtroopers running? Okay, so that's what they were running. You gotta go. Let's go, Luke. Spider-Man it. Nice, we made it. That was simple.
Now I am the master.
Only a master of evil, Darth.
Okay, okay, get it. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, oof. Like, I saw somebody do this online with, like, deep fakes, where they replaced the actor who plays Obi-Wan Kenobi, and they replaced his face, and they redid the whole fight choreography to make it more dynamic and more modern. I keep saying modern, but it's just to make it more dynamic. This is kind of... I mean, the lightsabers are cool, but this... The way he's holding it, too, man. Like... What the hell just happened? Nope, okay. I jumped the gun there. I thought we were going light speed. Oh, he's gonna be sad about it now. Gonna be sad about Obi-Wan dying, but not his aunt and uncle who took care of him his whole life. Okay.
Can't believe he's gone.
How long have you known him? What, like 2 days? You know him much shorter than you knew your aunt and uncle. And when they died and you saw their skeleton bodies, you barely reacted. There you go. Got one. There you go. You got two. There you go. Got him. Yeah, alright. Okay.
I wonder if he really cares about anything. Or anybody.
He's in it for the money. Aw, Luke. Stop being a simp, bro.
To orbit the planet.
Alright. Out of all the wipe transitions, that has to be the worst one so far.
A precise hit will set up a chain reaction. The shaft is ray shielded, so you'll have to use proton torpedoes.
That's impossible, even for a computer.
But it's not impossible. I used to bullseye womp rats in my T-16 back home. They're not...
Alright, Luke, I mean, you've been bragging about how good of a pilot you are. This seems like the perfect opportunity to show that you are actually good at it.
Hey, Luke. May the Force be with you.
Somehow, I feel like he said that sarcastically, because he did claim he doesn't believe in that stuff.
Hey, Biggs. I told you I'd make it someday.
It'll be like old times, Luke. They'll never stop us.
Yeah, this guy Biggs is dead. Bye, Biggs.
You wouldn't want my life to get boring, would you?
Aw. Everybody's got good friendships going on. Good duos, you know?
Standing by.
Red 5 standing by.
Alright, so we're Red 5. What are the chances everybody dies except Luke? Probably high, right? Nice. I love it. You can tell it's a little bit. It's filmed on a miniature here. You can tell like the base of the ship that they're flying over. You can tell it's a miniature.
I'm on him, Luke.
Hold on. Thanks, Wedge. Just shooting, Wedge.
Oh wow. Okay. I thought he flew through him. I thought he like kamikazed into him.
Copy, Gold Leader.
It came from behind.
That's what she said. Come on. Oh, he's got you locked on. It's over.
It's away.
Is it? Did you get it?
Negative. Negative. It didn't go in.
That's what she's... Come on. Guys, come on. Oh shit, is Biggs gonna sacrifice himself? Oh. Drop the missile. Oh no, he's got you locked in. Oh, who did that? What? Who did that? Okay. Alright, nice. Because he was on that little ship. Was Darth Vader the only one that survived that? Yeah, looks like it. Alright, Han. Gonna get the medals and the credits. Barely did anything. Okay, you did the main thing at the end there, but probably could have used you throughout the whole fight. Maybe so many men wouldn't have died. Yo, Luke is drippy, bro. Look at that. Look at that yellow jacket he's got on. Okay, Luke. R2-D2 made it. And we destroyed the Death Star. I thought that would have been like at least 2 more movies, or at least a movie in. I didn't realize they destroyed the Death Star in the first movie. And that's Star Wars, baby. Written and directed by George Lucas. Okay, Star Wars, I see. I see you, Star Wars. Let's give it a clap, you know. Alright, so that was Star Wars: A New Hope. So I guess me with the review and the outro is all that's left. So yeah, take it away. Is it fair for me to say that this movie was okay? Like, it didn't blow my mind. You know? Like, I feel like, I mentioned this in my reaction, if I could, man, it'd be so cool probably to go back in time into the 70s and really experience this movie back when it came out, because this movie was groundbreaking when it came out, and I really wish I did view this many years ago for the first time and not in 2021 when we have modern day Star Wars movies and modern day action blockbuster movies. Because the way I'm viewing this movie is basically I'm basing my experience or my enjoyment off of it by somewhat comparing it to modern day blockbusters, just a little bit. That's basically all I can really do, you know? I can't just transport my mind and be like, okay, just imagine that I'm in 1970 and I'm watching this for the first time. Let's talk about the positives first of all, and the biggest positive that I have to give this movie is the production design. This movie looks so good, and still in 2021, it looks really good. There's a few shots that look like, I mean, they could fit in a modern day movie today. They look flawless. And then there's some shots where, I mean, some computer graphics or something do stick out a little bit. But I do love the sets, the production, the costumes for all the aliens. Back then, they didn't have the luxury of filming their whole movie on a green screen or a blue screen. So they had to use miniatures and sets, and they had to build all this stuff. And yeah, there is a beauty in that kind of filmmaking, and I think in this movie it looks wonderful. You can definitely see how visually back in 1977 this movie was groundbreaking, because again, most of the things in this movie, while looking at it in 2021 and I'm watching it, I think it's just like I'm watching a movie from 2021. I mean, the shots aged beautifully. They aged so well. My biggest problem with this movie is just the narrative, because I feel like this movie is missing some of those emotional punches that we would get in a modern day blockbuster. I know I'm sounding like a broken record comparing this movie to a modern day, but I feel like it's going to be fun to make these kind of little comparisons, because I did see a drastic change in the way they told stories back then to how we tell stories now. Because I'm sure once we get to the modern day Star Wars movies, those movies, let's say a character dies or something happens, they will definitely stretch out a scene and let it play a little bit to give an actor some room, some space to, you know, flex their acting muscles there, give us a little tear, give us a little crying scene, a little yelling scene, in order to show some emotion and really sell the tragedy of what just happened. And I brought this up in my reaction, I think in maybe twice or 3 times in this movie, where I really needed that emotional impact, and I really wanted to see a character maybe break down and see how it affected them, just so it has more weight on the story. First of all, it was when Luke's uncle and aunt died. I mean, complete change tonally when we see their dead bodies and its skeletons all burned. Crazy imagery there, right? For me, that's when the movie took a complete shift in tone, and that's when the movie really kicked up a notch. But also, like, I really thought we were going to spend just a little bit more time. I didn't need, like, a very long scene. Just a little bit more time and a little bit more things for Luke to kind of react to a little bit. Be angry about the fact that his uncle and aunt just died, that the stormtroopers killed them. You know, give a little bit more of that emotional impact, emotional weight to that scene. But no, it just kind of, I don't remember if that scene was cut off by a wipe transition, but they use wipe transitions all the time. Quick note on the wipe transitions, I think they're cool. I don't remember the last time I watched a movie which used this many wipe transitions, but I'm all for the wipe transitions. I think, you know, it's a fun, creative way to, you know, do your movie. But sometimes I do feel like they could be a little silly. For example, again, off the top of my head, I don't remember if that Luke scene specifically had a wipe transition, but if it did, just imagine like Luke's all sad and we watched, you know, the skeletons of his dead uncle and aunt, and then a silly wipe transition. Like that just undercuts the whole weight of the scene. And then the second scene I want to highlight, which I think was done even worse, is Leia watching her planet Alderaan fucking explode. She just saw her whole planet go kaboom, and she kind of has no reaction. This movie's just cut a little weirdly. The planet explodes, it maybe cuts to Leia's face for a second, and it cuts away to like Luke doing his Jedi training, which is like it's fine, but like again, like imagine that scene, but like hold on it a little bit, you know? Let Carrie Fisher act, let her drop a tear or two to show that she really cares about this planet. Because actually, at the end of this movie, now that I think about it, I don't feel like, I didn't really get a sense that she really cared about her whole home planet being destroyed. Because at the end of the movie, she's like hugging Luke and Han, and they're all happy, and Luke and Han get their medals, and then it just like wipes to the credits. And at the end of the movie, I kind of forgot she had an emotional attachment to her whole goddamn planet being fucking blown up. Those scenes just needed a little bit of an oomph, you know, acting wise, and a little bit more material in the script. Because I really feel like if we just gave those scenes a little bit of a moment and make the actor drop a tear or two, really, you know, build the emotional impact of this and how it affected them. Because I never really felt like Luke's uncle and aunt dying really affected him. Obi-Wan Kenobi's death really affected him, but his uncle and aunt dying didn't. And then Leia's planet being blown up really didn't have that much of an impact on her throughout the rest of the movie. Listen, I also do realize that I'm giving a review and critique to a movie that came out in 1977. There's pretty much nothing they can change now. There is zero chance that they will change anything about this movie ever, but this is what we do. You know, I talk about my reaction and give my thoughts. So here I am. This was a good start to the series, and I'm really looking forward to the next one, which is Empire Strikes Back, which I hear is like one of the best ones in the whole Star Wars series. So I'm really looking forward to that one. And in general, A New Hope, good start to the series, but it does have some narrative issues, which makes the movie just alright. Visually, stunning, but like couldn't really get that much into the story, sink my teeth into the story. Just felt like the movie was okay. Not bad at all. It was okay. If you like today's reaction and you're looking forward to me watching more Star Wars movies, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to join me on this journey of me experiencing Star Wars for the first time ever in my life. I've been alive for almost 22 years and finally thought this is time to watch Star Wars. Let's do this. Let me know down in the comments what you thought about A New Hope, what you thought about some of my thoughts. I would love to have a discussion with you about that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.